Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of SimplyMagic. And in today's episode, we are going to be hopefully finishing off our house that we started last episode. I'd like to get this thing built up just a little bit higher, I think. Like one more level ought to do the trick. Just so we can put a roof on this level instead of this one, so it's not directly connected to the windows there. So let's start off by doing that. I also noticed that my sword seems to have broken. That's okay. So we'll go ahead and just build all of this up. One more level. This level that we're putting right down right now, I should say, is going to be our ceiling height. So let's just get that going. And looks like I'm going to need some more oak. Not a big deal. Let's just make some more. There we go. And we'll finish this up. And then let's take a little bit of a sleep so that we don't have nasty things interrupting us while we're trying to build, because that's never fun. Okay. So there we go. Beautiful. All right, now we got that done. Now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky, because we need to do the roof. And I have kind of an idea of what I want to do for the roof, but it's going to be a little complicated. So the first thing is I want to lay out... Actually, let's do this. Here's what we're going to do. Let's make a way to get up to the roof from the inside. Oh, I'm falling. Stop falling. There we go. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. We will build a nice, fancy, fantasy-style roof. Because we're building in a fantasy style. And I'm thinking we're going to do the highlight with this silver wood, which will be kind of interesting, I think. So we'll go up, over, like that, and then here, this is the door, so here we'll go up like that, and then here we'll go like so. Something along those lines. How's that look for a shape? Yeah, that's nice and high. That's what I want. Awesome. So we'll do that, and like this, and then up, like so, up, like that, up to, over. There we go. So that's going to be our roof shape, and that looks about right. That looks about where I want it. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So kick it out one block, turn up like this. I may run out of stairs. Maybe. It'll be close. Right? Like that. And like so. All right. So there's that one. How many stairs did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. I will have exactly enough stairs to finish this little part right here. Cool. Up, over, like that. Up, over. Up, 2, and bam. There we go. So we've got our roof shape on both of those two sides done. Now, we need more silverwood stairs for sure. Quite a few. Because what we're going to have to do is take that outline. Ooh, can I even reach that from here? There we go. We're going to take that outline and bring it all the way over to here. Right? Just like that. Okay. So that's pretty good. And then we're going to do the same right here as well. But this little bit, this is where it's going to be complicated. This is where it's going to get tricky. Very, very tricky indeed. So, what we want to do is we've basically got two symmetrical sides, right? So if we kick that one out like this, we're going to have one block that pretty much no matter what is going to be a little bit derpy. Just a little bit. So we'll do that. And we'll build those up like this. And then this one will split like that. So it's going to look a little goofy just on this corner. Although what we might be able to do for right there is maybe we could make a carpenter's block. That might actually work. Let's see. How many sticks do I have? Not quite enough. That's all right. Let's go like that. Let's make... that only makes 5. I need enough to make a carpenter's stair. Although, you know what? I don't have any iron to make a carpenter's hammer. So that's not going to work after all. Dang it. That's okay. All right, let's put this in right there for now, and we'll just say that's good enough. That's as good as it's going to get. Okay. So basically what we're doing is we're taking this roof shape, right? And we're making it match what we have on the other side. So we're essentially going to have a roof that comes up really high like this in a couple of spots. And ultimately, I think it'll look pretty good when it's all said and done. I will need, you know what? I don't need any silverwood logs. I don't need any just regular silverwood logs. I will need planks and I will need stairs. But as for the logs, I can do without those for the time being. So let's do that. There we go. Now, we're going to do basically the same thing we did just a minute ago. We'll go here, and then it turns and goes up, over, like this. And this would be too high. Turn it like so. And that's how we want that side to be. And then right here, same thing. Like so. Turn it up and stair. Right? So those should now match up. And then we're basically going to do the same exact thing right here as well. So ultimately, it will be symmetrical, and it looks a lot better than curving the roof around. I've found that when you're doing L-shaped houses like this, it looks a lot better to essentially mirror, to basically divide the house into sections and mirror the roof shape, because the curvature doesn't always turn out looking the way that you expect it to. It's kind of weird. All right, so we do that here and there. So those should all match up now. And it looks to me like they do. So we're good. Awesome. Now, for the next part, we need to take our oak stairs, and these areas that you can see, we need to go ahead and fill those in. And I think I just said oak stairs. I meant to say oak, these chiseled oak planks. That's what I meant. Regardless of what I said, that's what I meant. It's been one of those days. That's okay. We're good. Okay, so we got that going. Looks like I will probably need to chisel up pretty much the rest of those oak stairs into that pattern right there. That should be good. And then here we're going to do the same thing. Like so. Oh, that one's wrong. There we go. And there. And then finally, one last time, right here as well. There we go. So that gets us that real high kind of shape that we're looking for. See what I mean? See how that looks? That's really, actually, that's not a bad look. That's not horrible, to be honest. I kind of like it. Okay, awesome. So, next step is the actual color of the roof itself, and I want that to be nice and dark. So we're going to use great wood, and we're probably going to use quite a lot of it. So let's make a whole bunch of great wood stairs, probably like a full great wood stack of wood worth. What, the wood worth? That's not even a word. There we go. We'll make like 2 stacks of great wood stairs, and then we've got some great wood planks as well, and that should be enough, I think, for what we're going to need here. Oh, and you know what? I totally missed this section of the house. That was really kind of derpy of me. That's okay. We'll fill this in real quick as well. Like so, and like so. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so where it lines up here, we're going to lay down great wood planks like this, like that, and look at the contrast there. That is very, very high contrast, which is, in this case, what I'm going for. Usually I like to use colors that blend very well together, but in this case, I want to go with something that is very, very high contrast, which is a little bit different than what you normally see here. Oh, I'm out of great wood. Well, I'm not actually out. I just didn't properly grab the right block ID. There we go. And we'll bring this one around as well, like so. And these stairs can be filled in too, like that. There we go, looking good. And once again, back to the great wood logs. And this is actually the easy part right here. It's the time-consuming part, but it's the easy part because you already have an outline. You already know exactly where all of these logs are going to be placed. So it works out really well, and it's basically like filling in, it's basically like a coloring book. You're pretty much just filling in the lines where they belong, and then you're done. So it's not too bad. Okay, so we're good there. Now we need great wood steps along here. There we go. And then let's go and take a little sleep yet again, because once again, nasty things will come and basically kill me. And that's never a good thing. So, tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish off the roof now that you can kind of see how it's working. We're just basically filling that in. And once that's done, I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. And I am out of great wood. Completely out. Completely and totally out. I thought for sure that the 2 or 3 stacks of great wood that I had would be enough. But no, I'm short. I'm completely and totally out. Which is more than a little bit amazing to me, but you know what? It's okay. We'll get some more. We'll be fine. I don't need a ton more. I've got almost enough to finish the roof, so I think if I take down enough of this tree, I really don't want to chop down the whole tree, but at the same time, my OCD doesn't want to let me leave, like, part of a tree just kind of sitting here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll maybe we'll take down, like, 32 great wood logs from this tree, and then the rest of it I'll just get later or something. I don't know. I don't really want to do it right this very minute, but I also, like, I have this thing where I cannot have trees that are partially chopped down. They either need to be all the way chopped down, or they need to be, like, you know, untouched. Like this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. Oh man, look how awesome that house looks though from here. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? Oh man, is that house turning out nice. Look at that. This is how it's going to look from over here. There'll be more windows up on the second floor in the attic that will kind of help break up that big texture, but that looks so nice. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it right now. Okay, so as for this bit, we need to fill in some other parts. So let's grab our dirt, let's grab our stairs, and we're just going to make a little bit of scaffolding. Actually, you know what? It's probably easier, or at least more efficient, to just pillar up like this. There we go. There. Awesome. All right, so let's take maybe that much, turn that into planks. Come on now. Can we stop, like, placing those in the wrong spot? That would be amazing. Thank you. So we'll do something like that, and then another layer on top, and great wood stairs like so. That looks good. And then we just need to do the same thing over here. And then the roof is pretty much complete. The only thing that we still have to do is add one thing along this line. And that's going to be, you know what? I really don't want to go all the way back down there just to do this one. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to need silverwood anyway. So I might as well just head down. Let's just do... Oh, I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm tripping and falling. All right, here we go. Let's grab some silverwood planks. And now we should be good. So let's pillar up. Let's find one of our center points, like right here. And we'll pillar all the way up to the very top of the roof, like that. Let's put down a crafting bench here. Make a bunch of these great wood slabs. And we're going to fill in this little section right here. That's just going to make the roof look a little bit better from the inside. It'll make the ceiling look a little bit more desirable. There we go. And like that. And then on top of it, we're going to put down silverwood slabs like this. And once again, that's just going to make the roof look a little bit better, but this time from the outside. So there we go. We've got our roof all done and dusted, looking great, if I do say so myself. Let's take a look at that from a distance. I mean, we already kind of caught a glimpse of it before, but I really like the way that that turned out. Yeah. That's beautiful. Okay, so now we've got that part done, but the inside, the inside, not so much. The inside looks kind of bad. So maybe what we can do, here's a question. Do I have more silverwood? Because this is probably not going to be, well, 2 stacks. Actually, that might be enough. That might be enough. If we do slabs like this for our ceiling, we're just going to build those up. Yeah, this will be enough. Awesome. Because we have a whole nother stack, and we've got the majority of the room already done. Oh, no. Not you. Bad inventory tweaks. Always chooses the wrong block ID. It's not good at, like, it understands wood, but it doesn't understand, like, different woods. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so there's that. Now we need to make sure that nothing can spawn up here and kill us. So we should probably put down a couple torches in each of these areas. And then, just to make the house look a little bit better, I think we should probably add some windows, like right in here on each of these sides. Just like that. There we go. And there as well. Okay. So that looks good. Now, ultimately, I want to fill those in with glass panes. Same with, in fact, all of these windows. But right now, I don't actually have the sand or the glass to do so. So, that's a little bit of an issue. We may have a little bit of glass, like a very, very little bit of glass. Yeah, we have glass blocks, but we do not have any glass panes whatsoever. So, I'm thinking we may have to do something a little bit different. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. And then we can just put the rest of that in there. But there's a glass texture, and then there's an iron bar texture as well that are very medieval and will fit this build absolutely perfectly. So that's definitely something I want to do. Also, I want to get some lighting in here. We'll maybe put a torch there and a torch there. And this should be all lit up now, I think. Let's hit F7. Yeah, that should be good. Technically, stuff can spawn in the window, but ultimately those will be filled in. So that'll be fine. But guys, I think I am definitely out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.